Okay, guys, we are in. We are live. Let's make sure I got this camera set up well for you guys. I'm trying to make sure it's nice and, you know, perfect here. A little difficult. Let's see. There we go. We got our boxes of $50 in front of us. So this should be fun. We're going to start cracking open some rolls. Let's see if we can find some silver. See if anyone will join up in here. Hey, Jesse. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why it's showing 0 people in the stream right now. Okay, 2 people. All right. So first roll, we partially did. Thank you for the like, by the way. I think that's you, Jesse, so thank you. We recorded a little bit of an intro off of live. So we did that, and we're going through some rolls right now. 2 likes, thank you. I appreciate that. We actually picked up 4 boxes today. And our other 2 boxes have 2 enders and a couple of heavy rolls, so I'm really excited about that. These 2 boxes, we didn't have too many heavy rolls or anything like that, but what's up, Dave? It's Diggin' Dave. What's up? Glad you can join in here. I was just telling Jesse we picked up 4 boxes today of $50, and I've been wanting to do one of these new live streams, and I've seen you did your live stream, and I was like, I gotta do some live streams again. So I picked up 4 boxes today, and I figured I'll do 2 boxes live. The other 2 boxes, we have a couple of enders in there, so that's pretty cool. And I'm not really seeing anything right now. Hopefully we can find some silver. Just came back from looking at some houses with my better half and getting back into the hunting. Yeah, man, I don't know why vertical streams have been blowing up. You know what it is? I think YouTube is pushing it because it's their new thing. It's YouTube's baby right now, just how like shorts were. Shorts for a while were like YouTube's baby, and it's crazy. I actually noticed like recently, a lot of my short videos were kind of, I guess, dying off a little bit. But like my last 2 short videos, I actually did really well on them. I got over 10,000 views on them. So I did really good on both of them, or close to 10,000, I should say. So I figured let me do some of these YouTube short lives or whatever they're called, the vertical lives. And I figured maybe we'd have some good success because I remember you posted how you gained like a couple thousand subscribers on there. If TikTok gets banned, which it might be, YouTube Shorts will be the new, yeah, it really will. YouTube Shorts will be the new thing. And hopefully it'll help all of us YouTubers out. I know they're talking about that, about banning TikTok. I remember when Trump was in office, but they banned it on government phones, I believe it was. They banned TikTok. I gotta keep on remembering to get in the view of the camera, like off view. So we'll see what ends up happening with that if they ban TikTok. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And it passed in the House by quite a few votes. It's like 400 or something like that to 50. Gotta move this over a little bit. We do have a couple of heavy rolls off to the side. But yeah, if TikTok does get banned in the US, they also have the opportunity to sell TikTok. So what they're trying to do is get them to sell TikTok to US investors. So we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah. And let me know in the comments if you guys are getting good quality on this. It should be high definition, so we'll see what happens. It would be a plus for us YouTubers if TikTok did get banned, but I know a lot of people really enjoy TikTok, so I know they wouldn't be too happy about that. But welcome everyone to the stream. We're opening up some $50 rolls, seeing if we can find any silver live for you guys on stream. Hopefully we can. If not, I have a couple more boxes left. So definitely should be fun. 5 people in the stream. Let's go. 1972. So For those of you that don't know, there's an error on the 1972 half dollars. We'll see if we can find it here. And it's not there. Right there, the FG, that's the engraver's initials. Those dies were actually really polished down in 1972, and it removed the FG. So if you find one of those half dollars are a little bit more. Depending on the condition, they can go for, you know, $30 or so. But your best bet would be eBay for those. And I'm not seeing anything in this roll here. I think we're going to just go ahead and lay out some of our rolls just so if we miss anything, it'll pop out at us. And then we have our, if you see up in that top corner over there, off to the side, we have our heavy rolls. We don't really have too many for these boxes, but we do have a couple of more boxes besides these two. And those boxes have heavy rolls. So nothing here. So how's everyone's coin roll hunting been going? Let me know in the comment sections what you guys have been hunting, what you guys have been finding. How's it been so far for 2024? I'd really like to know. That one you can't really tell too well. I'll have to check that one. It's another 1972. So January, I'll just go over some quick side notes, I guess. January obviously was the beginning of a new year. We didn't really find too much in January. It was actually really slow, so I was kind of worried for a little bit that we weren't going to have too many finds for the year. Then we got into February. I had a week off of work. I had a staycation, and I did a lot of coin roll hunting in that week. I went to a ton of banks, and we just found some insane finds, which I'm sure you guys will see if you take a look at our videos. So February really made up for our finds. I think we found something like 60 silvers in February, which was insane. Dave said he found 27 40%ers and 7 90%ers in 4 boxes last week. This week, he did 3 boxes of nothing crazy. Yeah, you know what also I think it is too? It really depends on your area. So, in my area, I think what it is people bring back coins to the bank. Because sometimes I'll get the same coin. So, like these, I'll bring them back to the bank. They'll get cycled through, sent off to the companies that re-ship these out. They'll package these back up and ship them back out, and it's like you're getting the same coin. So what I think it is basically if you have people in your area that have half dollars and they cash them in, if they get back to those companies that wrap up these rolls and do all that stuff, then you get lucky and find the silver. So that's really how I think it is. But it depends on where your local companies are. So obviously NF String & Son, those are, it says on the label, it'll tell you guys, and I'll show that label in a second. But those are from Pittsburgh, I believe it is. Let's see if it'll focus here. Sorry, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So it depends how close, I guess, you live to that area. But I might be completely wrong about the logistic companies and how that works, but that's my belief on it. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. So I guess it just depends on how lucky you are too. I know because a lot of areas, for example, I get mostly NF String & Son rolls, and then some people get mostly Garda boxes. Some people rarely get NF String & Son boxes. So it really just depends. I know Coin Flip, he just recently had a really good hunt. I think it was a 1-box hunt. I watched his video yesterday. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he found quite a bit of silver, and he hasn't really found too much silver. I think it was this month or just in general so far, but I know he was telling me he's been on a little bit of a skunk streak, so he found a little bit of silver the other day, and it was nice to see that video that he was finding some stuff. It's always nice when you can watch your fellow YouTube coin roll hunters find. Oops, almost dropped this off the table. Gonna have to push these rolls back. But it's always nice when I watch my fellow YouTube coin roll hunters find some silver, because even if I'm not finding silver at that moment in time, it's just nice to see that someone is, because then it's like, it's not discouraging. It motivates you. It's like, yeah, there's still silver out there, so don't give up. I know a lot of people like comment on my videos and they'll be like, oh, I'm coin roll hunting and I haven't found anything. And I always try to encourage them not to give up, just because there's still silver out there to be found. I've thought about that. I'm getting the same $50 I cashed in the week before, just re-rolled. Yeah. It's funny because I was watching someone's video. I forgot whose it was. I don't know if it was Georgia Silver Hunter or maybe someone in Florida that was coin roll hunting, but they found a coin that I returned into circulation. So there was this one $50. It was like a gold plated $50 that was counter stamped. And for some reason, every time I brought it to the bank, it would just get rejected from the machine. So I rolled it up and put it into a roll and brought it to the bank. And someone did a video and they actually found the coin. And I'm like, that's the same exact coin. But I was also like, they could have done a couple of these, because it could have been like one of those fake commemoratives where, people just do it to commemorate something. It's not an actual commemorative $50. So I thought that was a possibility. But who knows if it was the same coin. It was just, I thought it was funny. I'm like, it might be the same coin. So it's funny how coins do get around. And not seeing anything in this roll. 18 people in the live stream. Guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. 23 people. Wow, 23 people in the live stream. Guys, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We're going to start trying to do live streams more often. I know I don't do them too often, but I think maybe we'll do it on a Friday or a Saturday, because we get 2 boxes. Sorry, not 2 boxes. We get 4 boxes every Friday. And I'm dropping coins here, but that's not a silver anyways. We get 4 boxes every Friday, and we get 2 boxes usually on Monday or Tuesday. So thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. So yeah, I think maybe Monday or Tuesday when we get those boxes, we'll just go ahead and do our regular videos. And then Friday, when we get those boxes, we'll do our live videos. So far, no silver. I need to learn how to do the totals up in the corner like you do, Dave. I don't know how to do that. Do I need like some outside system, or is there somewhere to do that on here? There might be. Let's see. Oh, I see. It says no filter. Start a poll. No, there's no way for me to do that, I don't think. Click that. What's this? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm on my phone. I'm on the phone. Dude, I've watched you do this for a decade. Silver Hustling 13 is in the chat, guys. Guys, you got to check out Silver Hustling 13's channel, as well as Digging Dave. Silver Hustling 13 says he's been watching me for over a decade. It's insane. We've both been on YouTube now for like over a decade. It's crazy. I remember so I came back to YouTube last year, January or February, and it was like a 5 or 6 year break, which that was on me. I should have been posting to YouTube, but I kind of fell off a little bit, so. But Silver Hustling 13, when I first started YouTube, I mean, he was commenting on my channel and all that stuff, and we were going back and forth on each other's channels, and it's crazy, like the friends you make, and it's just insane. YouTube's insane. I mean, it's awesome. You meet so many cool people. A lot of the guys, even if they're not on YouTube anymore, I still try to keep in touch with them on Instagram and stuff like that, because they still have Instagram, so. It's just awesome, the community that we have. And it's fun. It really is fun. You meet some cool people too. I've met some people from like Instagram and that do coin collecting and stuff like that. I've been to shops of people that are on Instagram and YouTube. So it's just a cool hobby, and you meet a lot of cool people. And you hear a lot of cool stories. A lot of cool stories in this coin collecting community. Anyways, we're at 16 views now. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you're new to coin roll hunting, what we're doing right now is we're looking for silver. Silver in these coins right here. So these are $half if you guys aren't familiar with that. Some of you are. Some of you know these $half from going to the casino, and back in the day you put some money in the machine and these are what dropped out if you hit that jackpot, or if you hit something, a line bet where you won a couple dollars. These are what came out back in the day. I really don't know of any casinos now that still drop out coins. I don't know of any. If you guys know of any, let me know in the comment section. That'd be cool to go to like one of these casinos that drops out $half still. I wonder if that's why they still produce $half, if there's casinos that do that. Me and my better half, we love to go to the casino. I like to play craps and blackjack, and she loves the, I think it's called iHeart Suits or something. It's high card flush, that's what it is, but I think there's another name for it as iHeart Suits. But she loves that game, and I like craps and blackjack. Those are my games, and she loves the slots. I don't know if you guys ever watch people play slots online. It's like so satisfying when they hit those jackpots, and it's just fun. And there's so many different slots out there too. It's crazy. I don't know why I'm like going on a kind of off tangent right now. I'm just like all over the place with what I'm talking about. But we enjoy the slots, and we enjoy playing like random slots too. It's fun. There's a couple of funny ones that are out there. I don't know if you guys go to the casinos and stuff like that, but there's this one called Planet Moolah, and it's like aliens and cows, and it's the cows get abducted by the aliens in the game, and it's just funny. It's a funny game. All right, nothing there. Yeah, Dave, so I'm on my iPhone. 18 views. Thank you guys. Give me a second. I'm taking a quick water break here. I'm talking so much here. Need a little water. Yeah, I'm using the iPhone right now. I got to see if there's a way to do that where I can put up like how much we found so far and what we found and the proofs and all that cool stuff. Thank you for the like. 6 likes so far, 18 viewers. I appreciate that. Hey, Hunter, thank you for joining into the chat and joining into the stream. I really appreciate it. Beast Airsoft player, best of luck, man. Been a bit since I've searched. Went through about 10 grand of brand new rolls. Oh man, that's terrible. We have another viewer on the channel, Booter Butler. I know his name. It's Booter. Anyways, that's what I call him, by Booter. And really nice guy. He got a couple of boxes recently, and they were all brand new rolls. So, like I said, I was saying it earlier. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was saying how I use OBS on my laptop. It's a lot easier. I can help you if you want, man. Yeah, Dave, I'd really appreciate that. I'll have to give you my email address, or actually, I think I follow you on Instagram, so maybe I'll message you on Instagram. It'll be easier, and we'll have to go over it because I would love to do some sort of setup like that. So, and you can definitely walk me through that. But so Beast Airsoft, basically what I was saying earlier is I love to watch like other YouTubers like Digging Dave and Coin Flip and all these guys that do coin roll hunting, because if I'm not finding something, like, it's awesome to know that someone else is, because it kind of motivates you. And, you know, at least it's like there's still silver out there. You know there's still silver out there. So don't get discouraged. Keep on hunting, and you're going to find some silver. I know it. But speaking of airsoft, I actually used to watch those videos all the time, of the airsoft videos, and I just thought it was so it was so cool to watch those guys go out there and do their thing. And I don't know, that paintball, I don't know if you ever watched the Nerf. That's how I am. I like to watch, but I found my share as well. All right, Mike. Yeah, that's awesome. That's why I love to do that, because like I've been on skunk streaks for like boxes and boxes, and you wouldn't think that from viewing my channel, because I only really show the videos where I actually find silver. But if I'm not finding anything, I do like to see when someone else gets a big score, because it means that there's still silver out there, and it means that, you know, it motivates me. And I like seeing my fellow coin roll hunters find silver. But I've kind of been jumping around from topic to topic, but I got more silver and change from a store than I have from rolls. It's funny, I saw something recently about someone on, what was it on? It was on Reddit. Someone that went to the gas station and they got a bunch of silver and change. So I thought that was pretty cool. If I click this little button here, does this record? Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video. Okay, I see what it says. I keep watching and been buying a bit for the stack lately. Been thinking about grabbing some boxes soon. Beast, I highly recommend. You get some boxes and see if you can find some silver, because that'd be awesome. Digging Day says you find more than me in halves, but I get lucky sometimes. Yeah, I do go through like $3,000 in halves a week. You definitely do more in dimes than me, and you motivated me to do dimes when I get a chance. The thing is like with my work schedule, it's hard for me to go and do dimes and half dollars as well, because I have to return the halves and do all that stuff and pick up each week. So it's a little difficult for me to do that. So I try to do dimes when like I have a week off or something like that and I'm off of work. Yeah, 3,000 a week. That's why crackheads getting into coin collections, getting alcohol at gas stations. Yeah, that's it, yeah, it's basically what it is people spending what they don't know what they've got, and they go out there and they spend it, and they're spending like their last couple of dollars to get something like cigarettes or alcohol or whatever. So they're spending whatever they have, even though it's worth more. It's crazy too, because 2K a week is what I aim for when I do boxes, but it's a challenge between time and the banks. Trust me, man, dumping coins is the worst part of the hobby. Oh, Dave, it's insane. So I have my 2 dump banks where I bring back rolls and, well, not rolls, I bring back the loose coins and I dump them into the machine. And my one dump bank is really, really nice to me. Like, they are just the best. They talk to me. They know what I'm doing. They don't care. They're awesome. They're awesome people. I bring them donuts every now and then. They're awesome. The problem, yes, I was just about to say the machine. So the thing is, the one dump bank that I usually go to that loves me, their machine used to be flawless. Now, for some reason, it keeps on getting clogged every time I do this. So they have to come and fix it when I'm using it, which isn't really a problem, because they don't give me too much of a problem. They don't mind helping me out and doing it. But I feel bad for them, because it's like, it happens so often sometimes. Like, I'll be doing the last like $10 and it just keeps on freezing up and freezing up and freezing up. And it's annoying for them. And I feel bad about it. So I think they called the coin machine expert to come down and take a look at it and see what the deal is. So I think they actually did that last week, but I haven't been there in a couple of weeks because of the issue with the machine. We might have a silver here. We do. Let's go. We got a silver for the board on the live stream, 1968. This one's going to be a Denver, if I can see that properly. So a 1968 Denver 40%er. We'll take it. That is a silver for the board. Let's add it to the board. I had a feeling it was going to be. Couldn't tell if it was, though, because that edge was dark. Let's take a look at the edge one more time. That was a dark edge, but we'll take it. I'm very happy with that, because we didn't have really heavy rolls in this box. That was a 226 roll, and we found some silver from it. So let's go ahead and save that clip. It says highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video up to last 5 minutes of your stream. Okay, cool. World Money wins. I brought good luck. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you. That is awesome. I'm very happy to have found that live. That was awesome. So Dave said he tries to spread it out and try not to bother the same bank every week. Yeah, it's hard. Like, so the other bank that I go to, for the most part, they like me at this bank, but there's this one teller, and like I don't really get it because I'm at the bank and I'm using the machine. All I do is bring her a slip, and she just fills it out basically. Like I put my bank account and all that information on it. All she has to do is give me the cash. But it seems like all the time she just has a little bit of an attitude. But for the other tellers, they are really, really nice. And I try to just be like really nice at the bank. So I don't know why she's upset or whatever. I think she's a collector, to be honest, because I think she is a collector, to be honest, because one time I saw her have about like $5 or $6 Ike dollars in her tray. And, I asked if I can buy them from her, and she told me, oh, she's holding them for a collector, or for someone else, sorry. And so I said, okay, no problem. Can you just hold some for me next time you get them? Whatever. So she said yes, but she hasn't given me anything ever since. No half dollars, nothing. And every time I ask another teller if they have any half dollars, she always like jumps in and says, oh, we don't have any half dollars, or oh, we don't get them that often, or something like that. Like she won't let the other teller like basically answer the question. So I think she's just a collector maybe, or something like that, and she kind of doesn't want. She knows that like I'm a collector too, obviously, because she sees what I'm doing. So I mean, you can be nice about it too, though. So she doesn't have to be like grumpy for whatever reason that she is. So nothing there. But this bank, their machine actually, it's funny because I was using their machine since the other bank was having the issue. And, well, one of two things. The first thing is I was using their machine and it runs fine. The other bank's machine is so much better. But every couple of half dollars, it spits them out. And there's no reason for them to be spit out. So I have to keep on going through them and bringing them back through, and eventually it accepts all the half dollars, but it's like it's a pain in the neck because you got to keep bending down and grabbing them and going through them, and it's just annoying, but it's what I had to do. Hopefully I'll be able to return these tonight to the other bank. That bank actually stays open a little bit later. I think we might have something here. I'm not 100% sure. Right there. Actually, I don't think it is, but let's take a look anyways. Yeah, it's a 1971. That edge almost looked like silver. But, nope. 25 people in the live stream. 22 now. We're fluctuating back and forth. 7 likes. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, guys, if you guys are enjoying. And hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate the subscriptions. Nothing in that roll. Let's go ahead and clear this board off a little bit. I'm letting it get a little clustered up here. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So far, we got 1 silver on the board. We got a 40%er, 1968 Denver 40%er. For those of you that don't know, half dollars are silver from 1965 to 1970. Those are going to be 40% silver. Anything before 1965 is going to be 90% silver. There's a couple of other silver dates that we look for, like the 1976 San Francisco. You have the proof version, that's 40% silver, and you have the regular business strike, that's going to be 40% silver. Those were made for the mint sets. Alan Cleveland has a good question. So you just change out money for half dollars, then repeat. That's exactly what I do, Alan. So I go to the bank. I'm lucky enough to have nice tellers at my banks that will order half dollars for me. They don't have to do that, and a lot of banks probably won't do that. But I have some really nice tellers that don't mind doing it for me. They're really great people. And so they order half dollar boxes for me. and then I go through them like I'm doing right now. And whatever we find that's good, silver, half dollars, errors, proofs, commemoratives, or our 1987 not intended for circulation half dollar, we'll take that and keep that, and then we'll just return the ones that aren't really any value besides face value. We'll return those to the bank. So those are usually going to be like, and usually you got to do that at a different bank. So that's one thing. Just make sure if you're going to get into the hobby and do this, just make sure when you return your coins, you do it at a different bank, because you don't want to bring them back to the same bank, and then it's annoying for the tellers. It's like, we ordered these for you and now you're bringing them back to us. So you bring them to a different bank, and you don't hassle them with that. But yeah, some banks are just, they don't like getting coins back. I don't know. I think it's ever since COVID happened, a lot of banks don't like to receive coin rolled. Ichi Go Kuri Sake. What's the probability of finding a silver half dollar in each sleeve? It's very, very low. I mean, I had a really, really insane hunt last year. It was one of our last hunts of the year. It was in December, and we found silver in almost every single roll. Now, if you go to the bank and you get lucky and you get customer wrapped rolls, then you might find silver in every roll, but that doesn't mean you're going to find, like 10 customer wrap rolls. You might just find 3 or 4 customer wrap rolls, and you might get lucky and find a couple silvers in each roll. Yeah, I figured you were going to ask that, Alan. So yeah, if you get into this hobby, just make sure you don't return the coins to the same bank you got them from. It's just like one of those unwritten rules. And some banks will actually tell you to not to bring them back. Like, there's this one bank that I don't order from. I just go because they order half dollars. And every now and then when I have a couple days off of work, I'll go over there and grab some rolls from them. And they have no problem giving me, whatever they've got. So I'll go over there and grab what they got. And when I remember when I first went, the lady said, "Are you going to bring these back in a day?" And I was like, no. I go to a different bank for that. It was funny. But because they know what's going on. They know, what we're looking for, that we're going through these because we're collectors and all that stuff. So it's just an inconvenience to them if you, do that. But yeah, so sake, basically, it's very rare to find silver in every single roll. Customer wrapped rolls, you might get lucky, but you're not going to get a full box of customer wrapped rolls unless it's someone's return, really. Or unless the bank basically saved, a box just so whenever customers bring in rolls, they can put it in the box just to kind of be neat about it. But that hunt was probably as close as I'll get to finding silver in every single roll. It was insane. We found like 60 silver half dollars in that hunt, and it was mostly 90% silver, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. We even found a commemorative silver half dollar in there, and it was just a fun hunt. We had such a good time going through those rolls. And we did it on a live stream, because I remember I weighed up the rolls and they were like so heavy. Some banks were grumpy about coins, but I explained YouTube and they were actually interested. It's funny, I actually I don't think I've ever told them about YouTube, but I have shown. So at that one bank that I was telling you about, where they're like really, really nice to me about returning my coins, I was talking to the branch manager and showing him my Instagram page about some of the coins, because he was telling me he has some coins that he's bought over the years and collected. So I was telling him if he ever wants to sell, I'm the guy. And I was showing him some of the stuff from my Instagram page, and he was just like, he was so interested. It was a really nice guy, really, really nice guy. We always talk. Every time I come in, we're always talking. So he's a really nice guy. But I never really thought to tell him about my YouTube channel, but that's a good idea. Maybe I will. But yeah, some banks, I've heard stories about like people not, like some banks giving them a tough time just bringing back rolled coins. And I have a bank near me as well, and they get a little grumpy sometimes when I bring in some rolled coins. I won't bring in too many. I'll bring in, maybe $200-$300 and half dollars rolled or whatever. It just depends or I'll bring in like $40 or $50 in quarters, dimes, and nickels, you know, mixed denominations and pennies. And they just like, they don't like it. And I'm in my head, I'm just like, I don't understand. This is, you know, this is part of the job, you know? And I remember one time they tried telling me, they were like, yeah, we don't have enough. I've heard from some guy cracking open rolls at bank counter in front of tellers and be like, I don't want these half-dollar rolls. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine doing that. What I did one time was I went to the bank and I got customer wrapped dime rolls. And oh, Saki says, I've got to get back to work, but I think this is very interesting. I wish you luck. Thank you, Saki. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for some future videos. But yeah, Dave, so I went to the bank back when I was on my vacation from work, my staycation, and I was getting customer wrapped dime rolls. And, you know, at one of the banks that I haven't really been to, I was looking at the dime rolls, and they were like low, like the dime rolls. Like you can look at a roll, let's say of $50 or whatever, and if it's missing a $50 or two, like you'll look at it and you'll be like, yeah, that's missing a $50 or two. Like you can just tell by the wrapper and the weight of the roll itself. So I said to the lady, I was like, you know, do you mind if I just open up like a roll or two just to make sure that they're full with, you know, dimes, like that they're full? And she, you know, she said, absolutely, go ahead. So she even told me to sit down at her desk. So I went through like a roll or two, and they were actually short. They were short a couple dimes in each roll. So I ended up just switching out those couple of rolls because when I eyeballed it, she put it in a dime box. When I eyeballed it, I can see which rolls were short and which rolls really weren't. And like I said, the ones that I picked out were short, and it was a good thing that I picked those rolls out because she gave me a silver ender in return. She gave me, I exchanged out like 4 or 5 rolls, and she gave me like 4 or 5 rolls, and one of those rolls had a silver dime ender, and I actually got lucky because that dime hunt, I really didn't find too many silver dimes. I think I went through like $1,000 in dimes, and I found like 5 silver dimes. So funny how things worked out. It's also funny when I got to that bank, she was like really hostile to me at first, but then she saw like I was being really nice and respectful, I guess, and she kind of changed her tone. She was like, "Oh, I've seen you here before," and it was a bank that I don't think I've ever been to before. And she was like, "Oh, I've seen you here before," like whatever, and she was like, just like giving me an attitude and everything, and I was like, you know, I just was nice to her in return, and then she kind of like changed her attitude, and she was like, oh, this guy's like not trying to give me a hard time or anything. I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to pick up some rolls if you have. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I think sometimes the bank tellers themselves do have to deal with people that don't have the proper coin roll hunting etiquette, and that's probably why they get a little discouraged sometimes or a little annoyed. So that could be it too, but who knows? So far, like I said, we got that 1 silver from box number 1. What do we got there? Nothing there. So box number 1 with the 1 silver, 1968. Let's take another look at it, because why not? So there we go. That's our 1 silver for the hunt. And yeah, 40%er. 1 silver so far. Let me clear off the desk again. It's getting overrun with $50. We have our bags here. I actually have one bank that's like really, the one bank that orders for me, they're so nice. They bring out the rolls. They bring out the boxes to me on like a dolly so I can wheel them to my car. They're just such nice people. That's another thing too. When you have good banks, it's nice to treat them nicely as well. So the banks that don't give me an issue, every now and then I'll bring them Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, just to show that, you know, I'm appreciative of them. And it does help because they're at the bank working long hours sometimes, and they can't get out to get a snack or anything. So a little donut here and there will go a long way for them, especially when they work long hours. And it's funny because one bank, the time I brought them in donuts, one of the tellers, who is usually a teller, she was sitting at one of the tables doing the computer and helping people like make new accounts and whatever. And I brought in the donuts, and she was like, "Oh, I got some $50 for you." And there was quite a few silvers in those $50 she gave me. I think she gave me like 4, and 3 of them were 90 percenters, and 1 wasn't. So Dave's, "Hey William, thank you for joining in. We're doing some coin roll hunting now." And Dave says, "Yeah, I really just have one bank that orders me whatever I want. I'm like friends with all of them." Yeah, it's funny. So I have the 2 banks, like I was telling you, that order for me. They order for me each week, and they're amazing. The one bank, it's funny because we're always talking, like a couple of the tellers over there, and we're just always talking about life and everything and what's going on in our lives, and it's just fun. They're good people, and it's nice to have like those relationships with people and hear that, just, I guess, small talk in a way. And it's not just like a boring interaction where you go in and you're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm here for my coins." No, it's, you talk, and you have a good laugh. My normal order is 4 halves, 4 quarters, 8 dimes, and 6 penny boxes when I place an order. Wow. Do you have a business account that you? Because I know some banks too. That's another thing. They want to know if you have a business account. So at one point I was like, do I open one? Do I open a business account and just like, then I really can order whatever I want? But Dave, you go through an insane amount each week. I see, because you post your videos, and I'm like, wow, Dave goes through a lot. And then yesterday I saw a picture, actually. I think I liked it. It was a picture. I don't know if it was on Instagram or if it was on YouTube. You posted like all the coins on your car seat in the seatbelt, and I thought that was so funny. I was like, wow, Dave got a lot of coins this week. 1991. That's a nicer, shiny one. But that's a lot to go through. No, I don't. Other banks won't give me 10 rolls without a business. It just depends on the bank. Yeah, there's like, so last year I had this insane collection dump. It was what got me on YouTube again. And wow, it's a nice coin. Let's take a look at this coin. It's actually really nice looking. So I had an insane collection dump, and it was from this one bank that I just happened to stop at. And they had $50, whatever. I picked it up, and it was customer wrap rolls, and I did really well on it and found a lot of silver, and it was like full rolls. And then I decided to go back and like try and get some dimes or whatever. And for the dime rolls, it was bank wrap rolls. They don't want to give out more than $100. And it's kind of like crazy to think about, because we are in this post pandemic, I guess you can say, era. And it's like COVID is kind of done with, I would want to say. And you would expect things to be back to normal by now. I mean, it's been quite a few years. So it's kind of crazy that they still don't want to give out too many rolls. Because before COVID ever happened, I would go to the bank and I would get like 12 boxes of dimes. It would be insane. How much money would that one? This one back here, this one is 40% silver. I didn't look at the silver melt values, but as of yesterday, it was about $3.65 worth of silver. So, but yeah, I don't get it. Sometimes they only want to give out, I guess because they only order a certain amount, some of the smaller branches for banks, but to me, it's just a little, I don't know. Some of these coins, like these newer coins, 2023, they have some of the highest mintages we've ever had. So we can't really say that we're in a coin shortage anymore. Also, William, I made a video about, I'd say 2 months ago. I sold my 2023 finds and bought some gold and some silver with that money. So if you want to check that one out, you'll see. Wow, losing my voice here. You'll see what I sold them for and when I bought them, what I bought with them. I think I'm going to do that every year, is just sell my 40 percenters, some of my 90 percenters, and buy some gold. All right, nothing in this roll. Last roll for box number 2. And then we'll get into our heavy rolls. So nothing in that last roll. My throat gets dry when I'm live. Mine is so dry right now, but I got my my Yeti right here, and it's filled up. Oh man, and I need some of that water. This thing actually keeps the ice and everything nice and cold in that Yeti. It works really well. So definitely worth the money. I think the Yeti was like, I don't remember, because me and my drink up and keep on digging. Exactly. Me and my fiance bought these at the same time. I don't remember if we paid $100 for the both of them. They were on sale at it was our local Ace store. So it was on sale and we got them. So I don't remember how much we paid for them, but definitely worth it, because I keep it by my nightstand every night. And, you know, if I need a sip of water right before bed, that's what I go for, is my Yeti. So how much is a box? Mike Woods asks. Mike, that's a great question. A box of $50 is $500. So there's $500 worth of coins in a box of $50. Raul says sale, coupon, discount, and free are all the best words. You're not wrong, Raul. I love sales, I love discounts, and I love coupons. I actually was clipping a bunch of coupons on the phone earlier today for our grocery shopping that we have to do later on today. Knuckles. Last October 19th, I picked up 14 rolls, customer wrap rolls, 100 Franklins, 90 Walkers, 88 1964 Kennedys, and 2 1965 Kennedys, a lifetime. Knuckles, I don't know how to say the second part of your name, sorry about that, but that is insane. Wow. You had some hunt. Congratulations on that. That is a once-in-a-lifetime find, and I'm sure you really... That's just insane. I bet you those Franklins were in, like, mint state. They were probably all BU. Were they not? Let me know in the comments down below. I need to hear about this. I feel like they were all, like, perfect 1963 Franklins. The Walkers, I can imagine, were probably worn down a little bit. And the 1964 Kennedys must have been, like, beautiful condition as well. That's an insane hunt. You probably didn't even find one clad in that hunt. They were probably, everything was probably just silver. There was probably no regular $50. That's insane. Congratulations on that. That is awesome. Congratulations. All right, guys. We have our last couple of rolls here. So let's get into it. We'll start off with our lightest. 225.8. So for those of you that are going to be watching this video not live and from our long form video section, I'm live right now. So if you guys hear me replying to comments and stuff like that, I just want to let you know that's what we're doing. Another 225.8. Not seeing anything in this one. 1971 that I thought was possibly silver. 225.9. If I can get this open there. Okay, we got a silver. We got a silver right there, guys. I see it. Fingers crossed it's something really, really good. 1968 Denver. I was really hoping it was going to be that 1970 that we are always looking for. 1968 Denver. We'll take it. That's 2 40%ers for the hunt. I'm not complaining at all. That's a success right there. That's 2 silvers per box. 2 silvers per box. And Knuckles says, thanks, no clad Kennedys were nice. Franklins and Walkers circulated. So That is just insane. He went through 14 rolls of customer wrap rolls and found all silver, no clad in there at all. Congrats on that. That's amazing. Last roll for the hunt. And I don't see anything here that's really standing out to me on this 226.2 roll. So we'll go ahead and put this to the side. I'm going to double check these rolls and then I will bring you guys in for the wrap up. Let me go ahead and hit this button real quick. There we go. At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a highlight. Okay, I think it's saved anyways. So let me go over the comments real quick. Generally, that's about $30 to $40 profit. For Knuckles, no, he definitely had more profit than that. They were all silver. That profit's through the roof. He's got some profit there. He's got thousands of dollars. 100 half dollars, 90 percenters, and they're about $800 each. So sorry, $8 each and change. So that's like $850. And then that was just for the Benjis. He said he found 100. Oh, for me, no. These are so. I wish they were $30 to $40 profit. So these are both 1968 Denvers. They are worth about $3.60 each as of yesterday. I didn't check today. So it's about a $7 profit, which I'm not selling them right now. I would be selling them towards the end of the year so I can trade them for some gold. And that's usually what I do. Towards the end of the year, I'll trade it for gold. And yeah, it's just fun to see how many you have at the end of the year. That's what I like to do. Knuckles says, funny thing, it was the first time I called ahead to a bank I had never been to. That's literally what happened to me to this one bank. I never went to it before, and my fiance was like, we got to go. And it was near her area because we were going to her brother's house, and I think it was for dinner or something. And she's like, why don't you just stop? And I'd never been to the bank, so I stopped, and boom, hit a customer wrap roll collection dump. But yeah, Mike, so these are about $3 and change each. So that was pretty good, you know. I'm not going to sell them now. It can fluctuate between now and next year, December, January time, when I do end up selling them all. And we got to take into account, too, that I went to a bunch of banks. Well, not really, but I would say driving around to the bank and bringing them back to the bank and the time that it takes and all that stuff. But let me show you guys a couple of things that we have to look forward to. I might go live again later tonight, actually, guys. So I just want to let you know that I might go live for these rolls. I went through my boxes and I have 2 silver enders here. So I think we might actually end up going live later tonight. I just have to set up a couple of cameras because I have the 2 phones. So we'll have to figure that out. I'll have to use my fiance's maybe to go live on her end. So Mike Woods says, I got some cool S-minted quarters. Not sure if they are silver, but one is my birth year, other is a cool state. Mike, I would turn the coin to the side like this. And if it looks silver and there's no copper line, it's going to be a silver proof. If not, then it's a clad proof. But S-minted, well, it depends because you could have an S business strike. But most of the time, it's going to be a proof. And that's really cool. That's really, really cool. And Michael Tamleone says, the days of finding silver in boxes are over. It's been saturated to the point that banks are paying employees to sort as well. Waste of time. Everyone and their brother goes through boxes now. Michael, a lot of people do go through boxes now. This is a hobby of mine. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy posting YouTube videos, and I really enjoy talking with my subscribers and people on YouTube and just other YouTube channels like Coin Roll Hunt. So to me, it's more than just going through and looking for silver. It's just the whole experience. So if someone's going through it for a profit and trying to make a profit, you're not really going to make a living off of this, and you're not really going to have fun. But I enjoy doing this. It's a hobby that I enjoy to do, and I enjoy doing it with my fiance. My better half, she enjoys doing this with me. So we enjoy it, and I enjoy bringing videos to YouTube. Do you charge money for viewers to look through rolls? No, I don't. Usually when people charge money for rolls, it's basically like, it's considered a donation. So they would say, oh, we're going to donate like $10 for this roll. I would open this roll up, and then whatever I found in here would go to the viewer. But I don't do that. I just open up the rolls live and show you guys. I just find it fun, and I enjoy doing this. That might be something to do in the future, but that's not something that I do now. Like I said, I just like going through coins. I like looking at coins. This is a hobby for me. And yeah. Coin and Around was caught giving out bogus rolls. I don't know who that is. Is that someone on YouTube? Coin and Around. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or not. But anyways, I really appreciate everyone that joined into this stream. It really means a lot to me that you guys are watching my stream and commenting and engaging with me. So I really do appreciate that. If you guys are new to the channel and you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button. And guys, like I said, I have 2 boxes later on that we might do live as well. Thank you, World Money Wins. Have a good day. 2 boxes that we're going to do live later. We got 2 enders from those boxes. And we have some heavy rolls. So we're probably going to do that live later. And I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching.